days where the Pirates, even when they're struggling, have played the Nats tough over the years. We got a lot of Curly W's in the house. Our fans travel extremely well to PNC Park, and we'll need them on the road. It's a 4-game series here with all-night games before 3-day games at Chicago. Then the guys come home for a couple with the Orioles and 3 with the Marlins. So, FP, at the start of this 7-day trip, it's kind of one of those taking care of business things against a ball club that's really scuffling.
Yeah, they split their last 6. They lost 18 of 20 before that. They're 7 and 27 since the break. They lost 8 in a row at one time, but this is baseball. You never know what's going to happen. I think the way the Nats are playing, if we reverse those numbers for the Pirates, they'd still have a real good chance in this series. They're playing that well.
And the big question is, can Joe Ross make it 4 in a row in August? He and Eric Fetty have really picked up the slack with Max Scherzer out. Joe's been outstanding lately.
Well, he's getting confidence in his stuff. His 96 bowling ball sinker is playing. He knows it now, and I think he's getting confidence every time he goes out there. He and Paul Menard have worked real hard, but it's still up to Joe Ross to execute what they've worked on. He's done a real nice job lately. He's been mixing in the curveball, a new pitch for him. The fastball's been great. The slider's been great, so they're looking for a good one here to start this road trip up tonight with Joe Ross.
And if you're a Nat starter, you know you can...
All right, everybody, I had to cut that portion short because Art did not imitate life in the previous series, and they were bragging on how the Nationals were doing so well in the Brewer series, and in my replay that just did not happen. So I had to cut that off so it didn't seem to be too silly. Let's look at the last game played on the video, which was game 121. It was a barn burner, went 12 innings, and the Brewers won it 5-4 in 12 innings. That was game 121. Games 122 and 123 off video were not good ones. Brewers pummeled the Nationals 16-9 in game 122. They got to Anibal Sanchez for 6 runs on just 4 hits. Christian Yelich had a couple of home runs, and it was over early. Game 123, not much better for the Nationals, as Milwaukee beat the Nationals 12-7 and gave the Nationals a sweep in their home ballpark. So the Nationals are reeling with 3 straight losses. And in fact, I printed off the cumulative series stats in the Milwaukee series. And as you can see, it was not pretty for the Nationals. Outscored 33-20. Christian Yelich, 625 in the series, 3 homers and 9 RBIs. Even more important, Mike Moustakas, 4 home runs in the 3-game series with 11 runs batted in, hitting .357. And your top 2 guys in your lineup right here, Adam Eaton and Trey Turner. When your top 2 guys hit 133 and 182 in the series, you're not going to score many runs or get a whole lot of things going. The Nationals actually did score some runs despite that. They scored 9 in the first game and 7 in the second game. So they scored 16 runs in those 2 games, but they gave up 28 of those. So let's turn the page literally and figuratively now as we head to game number 124 at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. And we'll get things kicked off. And let's get this out of the way. And we'll start with the starting pitchers for today's game. Trevor Williams for the Pirates and Joe Ross for the Nationals. Trevor Williams on the 2019 season, 7-9 with a 5.38 ERA. Let's look at the starting lineups. First for the visiting Washington Nationals. It'll be Trey Turner to lead things off. At short, Adam Eaton in right, Rendon at third, Soto in left, Cabrera at second, Adams at first, Robles in center, Gomes catching, and Joe Ross on the mound. I think I need to raise this up a little bit so I can fit more of the scorebook in the frame. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so on the bench for the Nationals, Parra the only lefty. They got 3 righties, Kendrick, Sanchez, and Suzuki. And a couple of roster moves for the Nationals. Brian Dozier's on paternity leave, so Sanchez, the middle infielder, was called up. Sean Doolittle goes on the injured list, and Kyle McGowan was called up. So those are the roster changes for the Nationals. Defensively for the Pirates, Reynolds in left, Marte in center, Cabrera in right, Colin Moran at third, Newman at short, Frazier at second, Josh Bell at first, Diaz catching, and Williams on the mound. All right, I think everything is ready to go. Oh, I also will show the bench and bullpens for the Pirates, just so you know who they have available. Nationals pretty much haven't changed that much. 3 players on the bench for the Pirates, they're all right-handed. Eric Gonzalez, Pablo Reyes, and the backup catcher Jacob Stallings. But they have a ton of pitching as far as the bullpen goes. And we'll look at their left-handers that they have available. They have 2 of them. And they are Francisco Liriano and their closer, Felipe Vasquez. Right-handers, they have Kyle Crick, Chris Stratton, Michael Felice, Clay Holmes, Keona Kella, and I think his name is Montana Durapo, or Durapal. Not sure how it's pronounced. But that's who's on the bench and bullpen for the Pirates. So with that in mind, let's get this ball game underway from PNC Park. Trevor Williams finishing up the warm-up tosses. Trey Turner stepping up. Turner hitting .286, 14 homers, 45 driven in. And before we get going, one other thing I wanted to do was show the standings. With Washington's three-game sweep, or being swept, they now drop to only a half game ahead of Atlanta. New York and Philly are tied at 9.5 back, and of course Miami way back. But yeah, the 3-game sweep has really tightened things up with those Atlanta Braves. So got to keep the eye on the scoreboard here going forward as they fight the Braves for the division. Try to get that division lead. All right, here's Trey Turner facing Trevor Williams. Get a 2-2, and that's going to be ball 1 on a wild pitch. Go again. 5-6 hit by pitch, but that's a 20, so no hit by pitch. Trey Turner will swing. 5-6 star 3 is a ground ball to third, 1 away. So again, Turner continues to struggle in that leadoff spot. Here's Adam Eaton hitting .241, 12 homers, 58 driven in. First of a 4-game set from Pittsburgh, PNC Park. 1-4. Ballpark card. And the ballpark card at PNC. Go for Eaton for that. 3-1 is a fly to right. And there's 2 down. 2 down, that brings up Anthony Rendon. Rendon hitting .313, 28 homers, 97 driven in. And that's going to bring us to a 2-3, which is a walk plus chance. So Anthony Rendon does draw the 2-out walk. He has an attempt of 1, but nothing happening. Brings up Juan Soto hitting .282, 30 home runs, 90 driven in. 4-1, double question mark against a lefty. A 1-6 is a single. That is a 6. It's an S1. So let's see if Rendon can make it to third. On an S1, to get from first to third, you need a run rating of 4. Rendon is a 3, but there are 2 outs, makes him a 4. So he will take third base. So runners are at the corners with 2 down. Soto an attempt of 1. Nothing happening. So now it's all up to Asdrubal Cabrera, the second baseman. He's hitting a lowly .208, no homers and 1 run driven in. Williams, 5-5. He's a switch hitter batting left. That's a straight out single, S1 right there on the 5-5. So straight out single, S1. Soto will take third. Rendon will score. Nationals lead at 1-0 on the RBI single from Asdrubal Cabrera. Second consecutive S1 result. He's got an attempt of 1, but nothing's happening. So we go to Matt Adams, first baseman, hitting .259, 18 homers, 49 driven in, or 48 driven in, rather. Williams, 5-5 again. Same role, same result, S1. Going to be another RBI single. This one from Matt Adams. He now has 49 RBI. Soto will score. Cabrera only runs at a 1. The 2 outs only makes him a 2, so he will stop at second. But you have runners at first and second. Nats have 2 in with 2 outs. All this going on when the first 2 top-of-the-order men got out, but the Rendon and Soto, middle of the order, have picked up the slack. Here's Robles hitting .238, 11 homers and 49 driven in. Roll for the nothing going on there. Needed 20 to get to that pickoff. So go to Williams to Robles, 5-6. That's another hit by pitch chance. And Robles with that 30, he's almost guaranteed to get hit every time. So he gets plunked, and that's going to load the bases. And now the number 8 man in the order, Yan Gomes, steps to the plate. Williams trying to get out of this inning. Started out very well for him, but now he's struggling. 6-2, strikeout chance, 10. That's an 11, but the stadium takes away 2. So that drops him to a 9. No strikeout. How about that? Gomes does get to swing. 5-2, and he flies to left to end the inning, but the Nationals send 8 to the plate. 2 of them score. 2 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. No errors. And they leave 2 on base. So we go to the bottom of the first. It's Washington 2 and the Pirates coming to bat. So how about that? They've given Joe Ross a 2-0 lead to work with. And Joe Ross will be finishing up his warm-up tosses. Look at the numbers on Joe Ross. He's had 4 starts, several relief appearances. He's 7-2 with a 6.02 ERA, 46 1/3 innings pitched, 50 hits, 31 runs, 31 earned, 26 walks, 47 strikeouts. Starting lineup for the Pirates: Frazier at second, Reynolds in left, Marte in center, Bell at first, Moran at third, Cabrera in right, Newman at short, Diaz the catcher, and Williams the pitcher. So Joe Ross now ready to take on the Pirates after being staked to a 2-0 lead. Leading off will be Adam Frazier, second baseman, against Joe Ross. 2-3, it's a double question mark. 1-7 is a single, that's a 6. So Frazier leads things off with a base hit. Leadoff single. He's got an attempt of 1, but -1 from Ross means he can't steal, but there is a pickoff chance. But there's no 20, so Frazier will hold. And here's Brian Reynolds, the left fielder. Switch hitter batting left-handed. 5-4, strikeout chance. That's a 19, though, way too high for that. Here's Reynolds, 5-1. That's a single pass first, S3. So let's look at the chart. S3, you get from first to third on the S3. All you need is a 2. Frazier's a 5. He's got really good speed, so he will make it to third easily. Runners are at the corners. Nobody out. Again, Reynolds cannot get a jump because he's only a 1, and that's a -1. But we will roll for the pickoff for Joe Ross. Infield is playing double play depth. They need outs. They will give it the run to get some outs. Here's Starling Marte. Ross, 3-1. Strikeout chance, 19, though. Too much. Go to Marte, 5-3. It's going to fly to center. Could be a sacrifice fly. His sacrifice fly rating is a 2. And it's a 1. It's a good sacrifice fly for Marte. Sacrifice fly. Scores Frazier. Cuts the lead to 2-1. So Marte does his job by driving in the run. Here's Josh Bell, who ironically is now a Washington National. Joe Ross with the havoc. Nothing happening. Ross to Bell. 6-6. That's a wild pitch, but 18's too much, so it's just ball 1. Try again. 5-3. Strikeout chance is a 12, but that's too high, so Bell will get the swing. 4-5, and that's a single to right field for Josh Bell. Reynolds runs at a 4. Single to right to get from first to third. You add 2, makes him a 6, but Eaton's a -2, makes him a 4. So 1-4, he makes it to third base. And he does. So Reynolds will scoot over to third base. Runners are at the corners. Still only 1 out. Infield at double play depth. Ross with the strategy roll. Nothing happening. Here's Colin Moran, third baseman. 2-3, double question mark. 1-7 is a single. That's at 18, so we treat it as a blank. Go to Moran. 6-6, star 1, ground ball to second. Could be a double play. Let's check his rating. He's a 2. +1 from Ross makes it a 3. They're halfway, makes it a 4. Nothing on the pivot. 1-4, it's a double play. And it is a 4-6-3 double play. And that was big. If had they not turned the double play, the run would have scored. As it was, the Pirates did get 1, and they do it on 3 hits. No errors and a man left. At the end of 1, it's 2-1 Nationals. And I was hoping for some pitching, but after the fiasco the last couple games, the bullpen can use a little break, I think. But they need to get some pitching out of their starters. So Joe Ross will lead things off for the Nationals, trailing it 2-1. And I don't think I've ever done this before. Switch dice in the middle of a game. But when I pulled these dice out, for some reason I was thinking this game was in Washington. It's actually in Pittsburgh. So felt like I ought to do something with the Pirates. At least have something to their credit. So we'll go with the yellow dice just to give one thing for the yellow dice. I don't have a black D20. If I had a black D20, I'd use it, but I don't. So we'll just go with that. Just something to give Pirates some coloration in their dice. Here's Joe Ross. He's 3 for 9 on the season, which of course is a .333 average, no homers and 1 RBI. But of course, with only 9 at bats, sample size very small. Whoops, that's a Sua dice. I forget new dice, and I do a Sua dice on the first play. 3-1 strikeout chance. He got him. So Joe Ross is gone. That brings up Trey Turner. 4-3. That's a home run chance. That's a 14, but Turner's only a 10, so nothing happening there. Go to Turner. 6-1 star 5, and that's a fly to left. We're out number 2. Brings up Adam Eaton. Williams, 4-1, double question mark. Left-hander is a 1-6 for a single, but that's a 19, so we treat it as a blank. Go to Eaton, 2-1, lines it to short, and the inning's over. So 1-2-3 inning this time for Williams. And they try to get some stability in the pitching for both teams. A 1-2-3 inning will do that for you. Now Joe Ross back out, facing Melky Cabrera, the right fielder, followed by Newman and Diaz. 4-2, that's a hit by pitch chance. He's a 2, plus 2 is a 4, but that's a 5, so no hit by pitch. Go to Cabrera, 1-2, single to right. So the hit parade for the Pirates continues as Joe Ross is not fooling anybody right now. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Here's Kevin Newman. 6-1, that's a straight up S1, and that's a base hit. Cabrera does have to stop at second. So first and second, nobody out. And Diaz, the catcher, the batter. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Diaz facing Ross. 3-1's a strikeout chance. That's an 8. You do lose 2, don't forget. So the 8 there is not going to be a strikeout. The stadium takes it away, drops him to a 6. So no strikeout. And here's Diaz. 4-5, swing on the house, and he takes advantage of it with a single to right field. So base hit to right. Cabrera, I think, is going to have to hold. Let's see, he might have a chance, but with the -2 arm from Eaton, he is a 2. Single to right, you gain 1, makes him a 3. -2 from Eaton's a 1. So he has to have a 1 to score. And he does not, so he will hold. Bases are loaded, 3 consecutive singles, and the pitcher, Trevor Williams, is up. Infield is in. Infield is in against Trevor Williams. Ross to Williams. 1-1 strikeout chance, 20, but he won't strike him out because the stadium takes away 2. So Williams will get to swing. 3-5, ground ball to first. Could be a double play. We'll see. His double play is a 0, but 1 from Ross. So it's got to be a 1. There's no pivot with the catcher, so this has to be a 1 for a double play. It's a 6, so actually the runner's going to advance. Anytime you roll a 6, whether the infield's in or not, it's runner advance. So apparently Adams had a little trouble, and the only play he has is to tag first base. Cabrera will score. RBI ground out from Williams. Ties the game at 2. Puts runners at second and third with only 1 out. Infield remains in for Adam Frazier. Nothing happening. Ross to Frazier. 5-6 ballpark card. We're going to PNC Park for the ballpark result. 1-2, that's a ground ball to short, and with the infield in, Newman drops to a 1, so he will have to hold. There are 2 away. So that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Infield now back to normal. Havoc roll for Ross, nothing happening. Ross to Reynolds, 5-1's a walk plus. He's a left switcher batting left, is a walk plus. So Reynolds will walk to load the bases. And that's going to bring up Starling Marte. So arguably their best hitter comes up with the bases loaded. Could say Josh Bell is their best hitter, but Marte's right up there with them. So bases loaded, 2 outs. Ross to Marte. 5-6 ballpark card again. We're going to PNC. 2-3. That's a single to center field. Base hit. That will score Newman. Pirates take the lead. Let's see if Diaz can do anything. There are 2 outs, so he does get a boost. That makes him a 3. Single to center, you gain 2, makes him a 5. Robles -1 is a 4. 1-4, he will score. And he does. So it's a 2-run single. 2-run single. Now, can Reynolds take third base? That's the other question. First to third on a single to center, you lose 1. He drops from a 4 to a 3, but there are 2 outs, brings him back to a 4. Robles a -1 makes him a 3. We rolled a 2, so he will get to third base. So runners are at the corners now. 2-run single from Marte. It's now a 4-2 Pirates lead. Marte has an attempt of 3 if he wants to try to steal. 20, though, is a chance for a pickoff. It's an 8. Everybody gets back, so nothing doing there. Here's Josh Bell. Ross to Bell. 2-2. He's not tired, so there's no single there. Go to Bell. 1-2. Ground ball to third, and the inning's over. But 3 runs come in for the Pirates. 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. No errors, and they left 2 on. At the end of 2, it's Pittsburgh 4, Washington 2, and the Nationals pitching continues on their path of struggle. And I got to tell you, their bullpen's not exactly well rested, so they're going to ask Joe Ross to go as long as he can. Here's Rendon. 1-1. That's a strikeout chance. Okay, 3 1s in a row. Struck him out. 1-1 got him. Here's Juan Soto. Soto 2-1. Strikeout chance got him. So back-to-back strikeouts for Trevor Williams. Brings up Asdrubal Cabrera. 3-4. That's a strikeout chance. 2, he got him. So he struck out the side. How easy was that? And at the end of this game, the Nationals could find themselves in second place, depending on what the Braves do in their game. So 1, 2, 3 go the Nats. We go to the bottom of the third. Still 4-2. Colin Moran steps up, leads things off for the Pirates. Ross 2-4. 2-4 is a range play. First range play of the day, I believe. Moran 5-4. Ground ball to third. That's Rendon. He's a 4. And he gets to it, no problem. 5-3 ground out. I'll circle that as a successful range play. Here's Cabrera. 5-1. That's a walk plus. But he won't walk because Cabrera hardly ever walks. Even the plus won't help him. Only gets him to a 15. That's a 16. So no walk. Go to Cabrera. 6-6. Ground ball to short. So 2 down. And here's Kevin Newman. Maybe Ross can right the ship. 1-6. Strikeout chance too high. We go to Newman. 1-4. That's a fly to left. So 3 up and 3 down for Ross. So maybe he has corrected whatever was ailing him. After we go to the 4th, it's still 4-2. Favor of the Bucks. And Trevor Williams has really done well for himself. He's retired 7 in a row, going back to the end of the first inning. Here's Matt Adams. He had an RBI single his first chance. Williams 2-5, strikeout chance. Gonna get him. 4 strikeouts in a row for Williams. Here's Victor Robles, who got plunked in his first at bat. 3-4, another strikeout chance, but this one's not going to happen. Here's Robles, 2-2, double to right field. So Robles fought off the strikeout pitch and doubles to right field. Finally breaks that hitless streak for the Nats for a couple of innings. Robles not going to try to do any kind of stealing. There will be a roll for a pickoff, and there's nothing happening. Here's Yan Gomes. Williams to Gomes, 4-1, double question mark. 1-16 is an out. That is a 16. So it will be an out. And the out is a fly to center. 2 down. Robles not going to be able to make it because Marte is a -2, which drops him to a 2. And then you lose 2 trying to get over there. So there's no chance to move up. So now here's Joe Ross. See if he can help his own cause. Williams, 3-1 strikeout. That won't happen. Ends the inning. So the double goes to waste. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 4-2, favor of the Bucks. And now that will bring up Elias Diaz, the catcher, to lead it off against Joe Ross. 2-4, another range play. Go to Diaz. 1-5, that's a liner to short. Turner's a 3. And he gets it. So Turner makes a good range play. Takes the hit away. That brings up Trevor Williams, the pitcher. Ross, 1-4. We're going to the ballpark. For Trevor Williams, 2-4. 2-4 is a single plus. How about that? He runs as a 2. Robles is a -1, makes him a 1. So if this is a 1, he makes it to second base with a double. 6, he's out. Anything else, he holds. So he will hold with a single. So Trevor Williams, the pitcher, gets a single, 1-out single. That brings up Adam Frazier. Nothing on the Havoc. Ross to Frazier, 5-5 strikeout chance. 6, though, that -2 prevents the strikeout. And I've been waiting to say down goes Frazier, but it never happened. So it's fly to center on the 6-6. That's 2 away. All right, so 2 down for Brian Reynolds. Nothing on the Havoc. Ross to Reynolds, 1-1's a strikeout chance, but that's too high. Go to Reynolds. 3-1, single past the pitcher, S1. And Williams will have to hold, I believe. Or let's see, there are 2 outs. Nope, you need a 4 to get from first to third. He's only going to be a 3, so he has to hold at second base. So runners at first and second with 2 down. And that's going to send up now. This is batter number 21, so last batter before Joe Ross was going to get tired is right here, Starling Marte. That's a 20, so chance of a pickoff. 4, it's a pickoff error, so it's not going to be a pickoff. It's a pickoff error. They try to pick off Williams from second base. So that is a pickoff error. E1 on Joe Ross. Going to move runners to second and third with 2 down. And Marte the batter. 6-3, blank to a righty. So move on to Marte. 4-5, ground ball back to Ross, and that's going to end the inning. But now Ross will be tired the rest of the way as he has now faced his 21 batters. At the end of 4, it is 4-2 Pirates. And the Nationals are at the top of their order with Trey Turner. Turner will lead things off. He's 0 for 2. He's got to get something going if the Nationals want to get moving offensively. He's got to get moving. 6-2 strikeout chance. That's not how you get moving, but the 15 is too high. Go to Turner. 6-6 star 2. That's still not how you get moving. So fly to right. 1 down for Adam Eaton, right fielder. 1-4. That's a ballpark card. Maybe the PNC Park will help Adam Eaton. 5-3. No, it won't. It's a star 3, which is a grounder to third. Moran right there. 2 down for Anthony Rendon. 3-1. Strikeout chance is too much. We go to Rendon. 3-5, and he's going to ground it to third. Moran is there again. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Down go the Nats. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 4-2 Buccos. Now Ross is tired, so if he hits a parentheses roll, he will have to come out of the game. But the Nationals would like to get him through this inning if possible. Here's Josh Bell. 5-2, strikeout chance, but 18 is too high. Go to Bell. 6-4 against a right-hander. That's a double to left. So Josh Bell, a leadoff double. And the Nationals bullpen is working out there. Here's Colin Moran. Nothing on the Havoc. Ross to Moran. 4-1 is a walk plus. But even with that, he will not walk him. It's only going to be a 16, so that 17 is out of the range. Here's Moran, 5-5, star 3, ground ball to short. And Bell runs at a 2, so this has to be a 1 for him to advance. It is not, so he will hold at second base. That brings up Joe Ross to Melky Cabrera. 2-6 is a range play. We go to Cabrera. 5-6, that's a double to right field, potentially on the split chance, but it is a range play. Eaton's a 3. If Eaton grabs it, he can take the double away. He does. So Adam Eaton saves a double right there, and Josh Bell cannot move up because the -2 and the 2 there, so he cannot move up. And Adam Eaton just saved a run right there. So 3 range plays, all successful for the Nationals, keeping them in this game and keeping Joe Ross on the mound. Here's Newman. 3-3 for Ross. Strikeout chance 8. Too high. We go to Newman. 3-2. Single to left field. This may bring home the run. Single to left. Josh Bell is a 2. With 2 outs makes him a 3. Single to left. You add 1. Makes him a 4. A 1-4, and Josh Bell will score. And he does, and it's a 1, so that means Newman's going to move up on the throw. So Josh Bell scores on the RBI single off the bat of Newman, and Newman will take second on the throw. Pirates now lead it 5-2. Ross trying to get that elusive last out. Nothing on the Havoc. Here's Diaz. Ross to Diaz. 1-4 is the ballpark card going to PNC. 4-2. And that is a home run to center field potentially. He's a 2 though. So it's not going to be a home run. It'll be a fly to center, and that's going to end the inning. And that's going to be it for Joe Ross. They're going to cap him at 5 innings. So Ross is going to go 5 innings. And let's see what he did here. Go back to the previous inning. 2 hits, an error, and 2 left. So here they got a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So Ross gives up in 5 innings, he gives up 11 hits and 5 runs, all earned. Let's see, he walked 1. Just the 1 walk. That was Reynolds. That was it. 1 walk. Strikeouts. He struck out not that many. Obviously, it doesn't look like he struck out anybody. He didn't strike anybody out. He had no strikeouts. And that PNC took away at least 2 of those that I know of. So we're going to the top of the 6th. Trevor Williams still out there. And the Nationals need a new pitcher in the bottom half. But right now, Williams is going good. He's got 24 batters faced. He is faced right now 21, so he's good to finish the inning. And he is set to lead off the next inning, so that's a perfect scenario for the Pirates. Have him pitch the 6th and then pinch hit for him in the bottom half. Here's Soto to lead it off, see if he can get something started for the Nats. 6-5, possible error. Go to Soto, 3-4. That's a question mark 8. Against a right-hander, it's a 1 through 7. That's a 14, so it's a fly to center, but it is a possible error. Marte is a 3. This has to be a 1 or a 3 to be an error. And there's no error on there at all. It's just a fly to center. 1 away, and here's Cabrera. 4-5. He's a switch hitter, so that's going to be a blank. Batting left-handed. Go to Cabrera. 2-2. Question mark 9. Goes through an 11, but that's a 12. That's the way it's going for the Nationals. They missed it by 1. Fly to right. So when it's not going your way, the numbers just seem to just be tantalizingly close, but not in your favor. Here's Matt Adams. 2-6 blank. We go to Adams. 3-5. And he will get the split chance on this one for a single past third base. So a 2-out single for Matt Adams. Now, Williams is tired, but they'd like to get him to finish the inning and get this last out so they can pinch hit for him. 1, but I don't think Adams has no attempt to run anywhere, so nothing going on there. Here's Victor Robles. 5-4. That's a straight-up home run chance. Robles, though, is an 8, so that will fail, but he will get to swing. Robles 6-5. He will fly to center. And Trevor Williams, a very nifty 6 innings of pitching. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left. So 6 innings of pitching. He gives up 5 hits and 2 runs, which were both earned in the first inning. He walked just 1. That was Rendon, although he did hit a man. And for his strikeouts, he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts. So a very nifty 6 innings for Williams. 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. And of course, he is scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 6th, so he will be pinch hit for, but he is in line to get the win. So we will need a new pitcher for the Nationals, and we will need a pinch hitter for the Pirates. So a lot of administrative duties going on here. The Nationals will bring in a new pitcher, and I don't think they're going to bother with the double switch. So they're going to use somebody for 1 inning. and that'll be Wander Suero. He's going to come in and pitch this 6th inning. That's his only duty, is to get through the inning. And for the Pirates, they will bring on a pinch hitter. All of them are right-handed, so it doesn't really matter who they go to, I guess. Let's see. They will go to... Who do they want to go to here? They'll go to Pablo Reyes. So Pablo Reyes will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 6th. Pablo Reyes will lead it off here against the pitcher, Wander Suero. Bottom of the 6th, 5-2 Pirates. 1-3 is a ballpark card going back to PNC. 4-6, that's a ground ball to second. Cabrera is there, 1 away, and Reyes is retired. Brings up Adam Frazier. Suero, 3-5, strikeout chance. But again, 6-6 would be a strikeout, but the stadium takes away 2. That's at least 3 strikeouts that have been taken away from the Nationals pitchers by PNC Park. So here's Frazier, 6-1, question mark 9, 1-10's a hit, but that's a 15. So it's a fly to right. So at least for the Nationals' sake, they didn't give up a hit because of it. They just lost a strikeout. Here's Reynolds. He's reached base 3 times. Suero, 2-3, strikeout plus. He says not this time. Even the stadium can't save you on that one. And Suero pitches a 1-2-3 6th inning. Giving up nothing and getting a strikeout for his credit. So nothing doing there for the Pirates. We go to the top of the 7th, and we'll need a new pitcher for Pittsburgh as they pinch hit for the pitcher. So let's see who the Pirates want to bring in. Lineup for the Nationals, we got Gomes, a pinch hitter for Suero, and then Turner. So a couple of righties. Parra is picking up a bat, and he will pinch hit for the pitcher. So we got righty, lefty, righty. So it looks like they're going to a right-hander out of the pen for the Pirates. And that right-hander will be Kyle Crick. So Kyle Crick is on for the Buccos. He'll be facing Gomes, Parra, and then Turner here in the top of the 7th. So Yan Gomes to lead it off. 5-2 Buccos, top of the 7th. Crick, 4-3, strikeout plus, and he's off to a good start as Mr. Crick, 1 away. Here's the baby shark, Gerardo Parra. Crick, 4-3, another strikeout plus, and he got him again. So even the stadium can't help him when he get those strikeout pluses. He has struck out 2 in a row, and now it's going to send us to Trey Turner. 2-3 is another potential strikeout, but 18's too much. We go to Turner. 6-4, pops it up to first. Josh Bell puts it away. Easy 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Crick here in the 7th. We go to the 7th inning stretch at PNC Park. It is still 5-2 in favor of the Pirates. And we need a new pitcher for the Nationals as Suero was pinch hit for. For the Pirates, it's Marte, Bell, and Moran, righty, switch, and a lefty. So the Nationals, I think, will go to another right-hander. And let's see who they want to go to. They're going to turn to Hunter Strickland. So Hunter Strickland is on. See if he can keep the Pirates where they are. Hunter Strickland facing Marte. Bottom of the 7th, 5-2 Buccos. 3-2 walk plus. That's not what they wanted. Leadoff walk to Marte. Strategy rolls are still in play because it's only a 3-run deficit. So Marte does have an attempt of 5. And it's a 4, so he's going to go for a steal. 16 minus 1's a 15, minus 1's a 14. 1-14, he steals it. And he's in there. Stolen base for Marte. So he's in scoring position right away. Oh, no strategy roll needed here because he has no pickoff chances. So here is Josh Bell. 1-4, possible error on a throw. Bell, 4-5. That's a single to right field. Will there be a throw? Potential error on a throw, but that's a 19, so there's not going to be any error. But we're going to check and see if Marte can score. Single to right field, you add 1, makes him a 6. But Eaton's a -2, makes him a 4. 1-4, he scores. At 5, he's got a hold, so Eaton guns it in there and keeps him at third base. So runners are at the corners with nobody out. Strickland's going to be removed. He just didn't have it. And they're going with their only lefty out of the bullpen, Matt Grace, to try to face the left-hander, Colin Moran. This is not 2021, so we don't have to have a 3-batter minimum. You can pull guys in and out all you want. Strickland gave up a hit and a walk, didn't get anybody out, responsible for both runners. Now Matt Grace is up. Infield is going to be, I think you're going to have to play in. Almost have to, you know what? Yeah, I think 5-2 this late in the game, you're going to have to play in. I don't think you have any choice. It's a good double play chance, but it was a pickoff chance. It's a 20. So 1-4, he's going to pick off Josh Bell from first base. Nope, no pickoff. So here's Moran, infield in. Grace, 3-6, strikeout chance. He got him. That was a big strikeout. 1 away. And that brings up Cabrera. Now you can play the infield double play because Cabrera's a 3 and he's a 1. And halfway make him a 5. That'd be a 5 for a double play. So they're definitely playing for the double play here against Cabrera. Grace to Cabrera, 3-1. Oh, sweet. Whatever. Switch hitter batting right hand is a straight up home run. However, fortunately for the Nationals, that does not fit. So no home run. Cabrera will swing. 4-2. It's going to be a single to center. And that'll bring home a run. Marte will score, making it 6-2 Pirates. Struggles for the Nationals continue. And let's see, Bell, I think, will have to hold on a 4 single to center. Robles is a -1. Go from first to third on a single to center. You lose one is a -2. Bell is a 2, so he has to hold. He has no chance to move up. Runners at first and second with still only 1 out for Kevin Newman. Infield still playing the double play depth. And Grace will pitch to Newman. See if he can get out of this. 6-1 is an automatic out against a right-hander. Let's see what the out is. It is a 6, which is a fly to right, so that didn't help him. He was looking for the ground ball. 2 down, and that Bell has no chance to move up. So here's Diaz now, but this is the last batter for Grace before he's tired. Nothing going on here. Grace to Diaz. 1-3, ballpark card going to PNC. 3-3 is a star 1, and it's a ground ball to second, and Matt Grace gets out of the jam. 1 run comes in, it's charged to Strickland. Grace will go 1 inning and give up a hit, nothing else, and he get a strikeout. When we go to the 8th, it is now 6-2 in favor of the Pirates. 6-2 Buccos. Kyle Crick can face 4 batters. He only faced 3. But with these lefties coming up, I think they're going to the bullpen. And they will bring in Francisco Liriano coming in to pitch for the Pirates. As 2 out of 3 batters are coming up are left-handed. So Crick did his job. 1 inning pitched, gave up nothing, struck out 2. And now Liriano, the lefty, will be on to face Eaton, Rendon, and Soto here in the top of the 8th. 6-2 Buccos. Nationals running out of innings. All right, here's Eaton to lead it off. 6-3, that's a walk plus, so Eaton will draw the base on balls, leadoff walk. Got to start somewhere, I guess, and there it is. No strategy roll with the score being what it is, so here is Rendon. 6-3, another walk plus, so again, back-to-back walks by Liriano. And the Pirates won't tarry around too long with Liriano to start walking guys. Here is Soto, probably the last batter he's going to face. 3-1, that's a straight-up home run chance, and that is gone. Juan Soto, home run number 31. RBIs 91, 92, and 93. 3-run shot. All of a sudden, it's a 6-5 game, and Liriano is now out of there. They have seen enough of Liriano. He didn't get anybody out. The 2 walks really did him in. And of course, the home run did, obviously. So Liriano is gone. It's a 6-5 game, and they're going to Keone Kela, a right-hander out of the bullpen for the Buccos, as Liriano couldn't get it done. So Keone Kela is on, and he'll face Asdrubal Cabrera to start off here in the 8th inning with 3 runs in, nobody out. It's a 6-5 game. 1-run game, Nationals closing in. Here's Kela. 1-5 range play. We go to Cabrera. 6-1. That's a double to center field, but it is a range play, so Marte could take this away with a 1, 2, or a 3. And he does, so how about that? Mark that one down. That could have been a double with nobody out. Tying run would have been in scoring position, but Marte had other ideas. Here's Matt Adams. Kello 1-4, strikeout plus, got him, 2 down. And that kind of took the starch out of the Nationals and gave the Pirates a lift. Here's Victor Robles. 3-3, that's an automatic out. So let's see what the out is. Turns into a fly to center to end the inning. So Keona Kela comes in and puts everything to a screeching halt. And for the Nationals, it's 3 runs on just the 1 hit. No errors and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is 6-5 Pirates. A 3 is not very good there, but that's okay. And now we'll get a pinch hitter for Keona Kela, as they're going to be bringing in Vasquez to pitch the 9th anyway. So we need a pinch hitter, and it will be Eric Gonzalez to lead off for the Buccos. He will be the pinch hitter. That just leaves their backup catcher Stallings as the only remaining position player for the Bucks in this one. But we need a new pitcher for the Nationals, and it'll be a right-hander, and it will be Fernando Rodney. So Fernando Rodney is coming on to try to keep the score right where it is at 6-5. Rodney will face Gonzalez, Frazier, and Reynolds. 6-5 strikeout chance, but 19's too much. Gonzalez 4-2. He's going to single past third, so pinch hit single for Gonzalez. He's got an attempt of, because strategy rolls are back in now, the score being what it is, he's got an attempt of 4. But not going to happen. So Gonzalez will stay put. His run rating is a 3. So I'll have to look at that later. So Rodney to Frazier. 2-2, walk plus. And so Frazier will walk, and that's not good by Rodney. That's going to put runners at first and second with nobody out for Brian Reynolds. Rodney has to bear down. 6-3, strikeout chance, and he will get the strikeouts. That's a big help. That's 1 away. Brings up Starling Marte. So Rodney needs to get something going here. 6-3, another strikeout chance. He's not tired yet, but the 20 is too high. We go to Marte. 2-1, he's going to fly to left. That's 2 down, and now he's tired. So Rodney is tired, and with a runner in scoring position, if he hits that tired roll, he will give up a run. So Rodney's going to be lifted, and they're going to bring in Daniel Hudson to try to get that last out. So Daniel Hudson, who is now the de facto closer pretty much for the Nationals, he will come in and pitch, try to get this final out, try to get Josh Bell, and he's trying to save the game for the Nationals and keep it a 1-run game. So it's kind of a save situation right here. So we'll do a strategy roll for a pickoff, but nothing's happening. Here's Hudson to Bell. 3-2, strikeout chance. 14, though, is too high. We go to Bell. 5-2, star 6. That's going to be a fly to right. Inning's over. So no runs, a hit, no errors, and 2 left. And we go to the... Oops, that should be a 0 there. We go to the top of the 9th, 6-5 Buccos, and Felipe Vasquez coming on to try to close the deal for the Pirates. He'll be facing Gomes, a pinch hitter, which will probably be Howie Kendrick. In fact, there's no probably to it. He will be the pinch hitter. So Howie Kendrick will pinch hit. It'll be Gomes, Kendrick, and Turner due up for the Nats here in the top of the 9th against the closer, Felipe Vasquez. And Vasquez, on the 2019 season. Excellent. 28 saves and a 1.65 ERA. So the Nationals have their work cut out for them. Gomes will lead it off. Actually, Gomes is being called back, and Suzuki's going to pinch hit for Gomes. They need better offense. So Suzuki's also in the pinch hit. So we got 2 pinch hitters to start the inning. Suzuki for Gomes, and then Kendrick for the pitcher, Hudson. So Vasquez will be facing Suzuki. Top of the 9th, 6-5 Bucks. 1-2 strikeout chance, but 17's too much. Go to Suzuki, 2-2, and he will fly to left, 1 away. That'll bring up Howie Kendrick, the pinch hitter. 3-2 strikeout plus. That will get him 2 down. So it's up to Trey Turner. We're down there on a final out. Trey Turner. 5-2 walk plus. And he will walk him. So it's a 2-out walk to Turner, and he's got a chance to steal second and get in scoring position. He's got an attempt of 6. And he will find that. So he gets a chance to steal. 18 plus the 1 is a 19. Anything other than a 20, and he steals it. Stolen base for Turner. He's in scoring position with 2 outs. And it's up to Adam Eaton to get it done. Lefty on lefty, Vasquez against Eaton. 1-1 strikeout chance will not get him. He's an 8, but the stadium's a -2, so that 7 does not fit. Eaton will get a chance to swing. 6-6, he grounds to second though, Frazier to first, and the ball game is over. The Nats came oh so close, but oh so far away. So nothing doing there, and we'll finish the game out with the Pirates posting a 6-5 victory. Winning pitcher was Williams. Loser was Ross. And the save to Vasquez. I don't know the totals on the Pirate players, so I can't really worry about that. For the Nationals, they pick up 5 runs. They get a total of 6 hits. There were no errors, and they left on 5. For the Pirates, 6 runs on 13 hits, and they left on 4, 5, it's like 10. So unofficially 6-13-0 with 10 left on. So there, let's move these out of the way. There are your finals here, or final totals here from PNC Park. The Pirates defeat the Nationals 6-5. Nationals now fall to 73-51 to a virtual tie with Atlanta, depending on what Atlanta does in their game. And Nationals have now lost 4 in a row, and they have 3 more games in Pittsburgh to try to right the ship. Max Scherzer comes back off the injured list on Thursday. This game was played on a Monday. Max Scherzer comes back on Thursday, so I plan on doing a video for the Max Scherzer return. I don't usually like to do 2 videos in the same series, but with Max's return, I figure it's a good time to do it. So we will have, I guess that will be game 127 on Thursday, the whatever date that is, Thursday, I guess the 22nd. Let's see, 20th is Tuesday, 21st is, well, yeah, 22nd. So August 22nd, 2019, a Thursday night. It's a Thursday night special for Max Scherzer's return, so we'll have that game against the Buccos, and of course the games before that I'll play offline and get you up to date. But right now the Nationals losing 4 in a row, and they are stumbling down the stretch and need to turn it around real quick. Pirates win at 6-5, 6-13-0 for the Bucks with 10 left on, 5-6-0 with 5 left on for the Nationals. Williams the winner, Ross the loser, Vasquez the save. Hope you enjoyed their presentation of Inside Pitch Washington Nationals Baseball 2019 style. Hope you enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and I will see you all down the road.